Welcome to the chapter overview of University Student Motivation. In this chapter, we will answer the questions: what motivates university students to study, and how can we improve university student motivation? Student motivation is a multidimensional construct, and research has become useful to understanding ways of optimizing student functioning. This is important both for the institution and the student. The journey to a motivated university student is a complex one. Let's take a look. The most basic form of motivation is externally regulated extrinsic rewards. However, intrinsic motives can also be internalized, which means the individual comes to value the outcome of the reward. Intrinsic motivation. For the student, this occurs when they are inherently motivated by their studies, including interest and enjoyment in the material. As Decky and Ryan 2008 discuss, this is displayed by satisfaction. The self-determination theory. This discusses a distinction between two types of motivation, autonomous and controlled. The self-determination theory states that this distinction is more important than that between intrinsic and extrinsic when looking at the quality of motivation. For a student to become self-determined, the most important psychological need is autonomy. As Reeve, Nix, and Ham 2003 discuss, autonomy is a dimension of self-determination theory that encompasses the endorsement of one's actions and behavior based on a locus of causality, that is, a continuum of internal personality causation to external environmental causation, volition, the extent to which a student feels a willingness to participate in an activity without feeling pressured, and perception of choice, that occurs when a situation provides an individual with decision-making opportunities, including the ongoing opportunity to make choices. This psychological need can be fostered in the education environment through autonomy support from the teacher and the parents in the following ways: offering choice, minimizing controlling language, providing rationale, listening, providing instructional material, speaking with direction, offering solutions, and being responsive to questions from students. In contrast, controlled motivation has the opposite effect on student motivation. Controlled motivation occurs when a situation does not provide an individual with a chance to foster the psychological needs of self-determination. This need-thwarting environment arises when students are pressured through punishment, rewards, or expectations, or even through more subtle pressures from parents like shaming, guilt, or withdrawing affection. Controlled motivation can influence a variety of undesirable outcomes, including maladaptive coping strategies such as anxiety, less engagement, less determination and more procrastination, and lower academic achievement. Controlled and autonomous motivation is not an either-or process, but the evidence shows that individuals with a higher level of autonomous motivation will be best adapted and display better learning in comparison to low-quality controlled motivation. Another influence that the student has over the quality of their motivational experience at university is through the goals that they set. There are three types of goals: mastery, which are goals focused on mastering a certain task and has been associated with adaptive patterns of learning and active behavior in the classroom, including attention and effort and persistence. Performance approach goals are focused on demonstrating competence and gaining positive results and have also been related to positive academic achievement. And performance avoidance goals, which are goals focused on avoiding a demonstration of a lack of competence and have been found to predict anxiety and helplessness. As you can see from this brief overview, there are a number of factors influencing university student motivation. This chapter can provide great insight into ways that university student motivation can be improved and highlights the theme of this edition of the textbook: using psychological science to improve our motivational and emotional lives. Click the link in the information box below to find out more.